Okay, gentlemen, good afternoon. March 27, and we continue from the place we finished. And that is this. Cool, that's the, sorry. So that's the procedure algorithm of factoring trinomial if it's not a prime. What means trinomial is prime? It means that the function doesn't cross the x-axis, so we don't have intersection, no roots, no solutions, right? Okay, so first of all, we need to write terms in descending order from higher greatest to lowest, right? And factor out any greatest common factor if it is possible. Then we check for formulas, what we learned. And now let's go through that formulas. So the first formula is this. So difference of two squares, pay attention only for difference. You don't have sum of squares formula. It doesn't exist. It's just the difference. So write this down, have it handy on your formula sheet, and you need to recognize that from left to right and from right to left. Okay. Okay, good. Formula is there. Okay, so next two formulas are this ones. So it's a square of sum and square of difference. First was difference of squares. So we square first and then subtract. This one, we add or subtract first and then we square. Feel the difference, right? So this formula can be written, again, you need to practice that from left to right and from right to left. If I write this way, so I alternate plus and minus. So what I have, a plus or minus 2ab plus b squared. Pay attention that highest terms, which are squares, always positive. The sign of double product depends on the sign inside of the bracket. So it's plus, if it's plus, it's gonna be plus. If it's minus, it's gonna be minus. Okay. So we good?
Yeah.
Okay, next formula is where we are. Huh?
Do we have a formula for cubes?
Yes. Right there. So for now, we have formula for sum of cubes and difference of cubes. Okay, we don't have formula of cube of sum or cube of difference. It's a different formula. It does exist. We're not going to use that. Why? Because this formula is reverse. It's expanding, right? Actually, this one is debatable. But yeah, formulas long, formulas, well, they're not difficult as soon as you get logic, but we're not going to learn them in this course, at least now. So pay attention. What I have, if I put them together, the first bracket reflects the sign in between. So if I have sum of cubes, I will have sum of elements, right? The second bracket alterate the sign. So if I had sum, I will have minus. If I have minus, I will have plus. Another thing, this trinomial is very similar to previous formula, except we had double product here. In this case, we don't have that double product. Okay, it's just the product. Okay, so it's little logic. How to memorize that? Again, write this down either in form of two formulas or the way I did, right? Any questions? So let's come back to here. So what we do, first we organize equation the way we need it. Okay, if highest coefficient is negative, so we multiply on -1 to make it positive, right? Or do any other trick and manipulation to make it positive. Maybe we take out common factor with a negative sign, so make it positive. Depends on the situation. Then we recognize one of three formulas we learned if they are there. And if they're there, we use it. If they are not there, we use that trick with multiplication AC and finding multiplication factors. Remember we did last time? Who was here? Yeah. So who was not here? Well, good for you. So that's the little chart. You can find this in the book. You can find that on presentation. You can find that now on the video. Well, so at least three sources where you can find it. If you like, go through, you may do it. I don't want to lose time. We just went through that, discussing the algorithm. So let's practice then. So what we have, 4x cubed minus 2x squared minus 6x. What in common I have? X for sure, right? 2 for sure. So 2x, what stays inside? 2x squared minus x minus 3. Yes? Guys? Agree? Is it? Yeah. So now let's work with that equation separate. So what we do, we know that let's multiply 2 times 3 is 6. And now we look for multiples. 1 times 6. Can I create using these two numbers -1? No, right? 2 times 3. Yeah, that's the pair. So if I take -3 plus 2, I will find what? Minus x, right? So let me work it separate. And I have 2x squared minus 3x plus 2x minus 3. So again, we don't need to learn all these rules, watching what is plus, what is minus, what goes first, second, third, and yada, yada. What we need to do, we need to examine this element. It's -1x, right? So how can I manipulate 2 and 3 to receive -1? -3 plus 2, yes? That's what I did. When I finish that, I will receive -x. So by this manipulation, I didn't change original equation. The value is the same. Now, what I do, I pair first 2 and second 2. So what I have, x inside 2x minus 3. Here I take 1 outside, or just simply put brackets. Now what I see, 2x minus 3, it's a common factor. What can be taken outside? Inside I have x plus 1. Is that clear? Guys, any questions?
You do it the first 2x.
Well, What did I say? I'm gonna work it separate,
Oh, you're not done. Sorry.
right? So this, what I put in a box,
Yeah.
that's just the work on the side, right? Now to finish, what I do, 2x, and then I go 2x minus 3, x plus 1. That's the answer. Any questions? So it's good to be in class when we learn new stuff, right? Okay, B. 12x squared minus 27. So can we take a common factor outside? Is it 3, for example? That's the only one I can see. So I have 4x squared minus 9. Yes? Now what I can see inside of the brackets, inside I see this, 2x squared minus 3 squared. Does it look like difference of squares to you?
No.
Yeah, so 2x minus 3, 2x plus 3. Good? Good. C. Minus 18x cubed plus 24x minus 8x. So x for sure. Then what? Can I take 4? No, 18 doesn't allow me to take 4. So 2. I take minus 2x. What I have? 9x squared minus 12x minus 12.
You forget the square.
Yeah. Minus 12x plus 4. Yes? Now, this trinomial, I suspect, looks like a minus b squared to me. So let's double check that. 3x squared. Now, I leave the space here plus 2 squared. Is it? Now, if it is the case, what I should have inside, I have to have double product. 2 times 3x times 2. Now this music, is it 12x? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes. So as a result of the game, I have minus 2x, and here 3x minus 2 squared. Any questions? Can we continue? Mr. Morozo, you okay?
I still like
Oh,
don't get first one. Second and third I get.
we're gonna do a couple of more, maybe you
Okay.
get it, okay? I will go more detailed steps. Okay. Typically, I would say do it, but honestly, we don't have time for that. So to practice, let's do it together. So 18x squared minus 8. What can be taken outside? 2, right? So 9x squared minus 4. And again, I see that inside I have this. That's the difference of 2 squares. So it is 2, 3 minus x, oops, 3x minus 2. 3x minus 2, 3x plus 2. This one is easy, right? Okay, let's do the second one. 6x cubed plus 3x squared minus 9x. So 3x I can take easily outside. What I have, 2x squared plus x minus 3. Yes? Now I work separate. Now, this trinomial, to find roots, we do following steps. Step number one, I would say step number 0. I need that in order with positive highest coefficient. And I have it already, right? So step number 1, I multiply, if I consider that ax squared plus bx plus c, first what I do is multiply a times c, which is 2 times 3, and that is what? 6. I do not consider any signs here, just absolute values. Now, step number next, I look for multiples for 2 numbers what I multiply to receive 6. So first and obvious is 1 times 6, yes? Can I use 1 and 6 to create 1 using addition or subtraction? No, right? So second, 2 times 3. Can I use 2 and 3 to create 1? Yes. So 2 and 3. Therefore, I continue separate. 2x squared I keep. Now instead of x, what I have, plus x. Using 3 and 2, how I can get it? It's plus 3x minus 2x, yes? Guys, is it? So minus 3. Now, good advice. From 2 numbers, from that pair what we found, I always write first with the highest absolute value. Even if it's negative, I will still put 1 first with the highest absolute value. It doesn't matter how you put them, it doesn't. Then what it changes, then you will need to find pairs. But if you follow that advice, what I tell you, all you need to do, it's a pair of first 2 and second 2. You don't need to look pairs. You always have first pair and second pair. And look what's happening. X is outside, 2x plus 3. I take minus 1 outside, 2x plus 3. Yes? And what I have, 2x plus 3, I take outside, and other bracket, x minus 1. So I done my side work. Coming back to original, I have 3x, then 2x plus 3, x minus 1. That's it. Any questions, gentlemen? So highly recommending you to practice that at home. So 3 minus 75x cubed plus 30x squared minus 3x. So what is it? Minus 3x. Can I take outside? Yeah. So what I have inside, 25x squared minus 10x plus 1. Okay, so this music can be written as 5x squared minus plus 1 squared, and now minus 2 times 5x times 1. Is that 10x? Yes? So as a result, I will have minus 3x, 5x minus 1, squared. Let's say you didn't see that formula here, but first, it's a good advice, look for the formulas. For those three, what we started with. Remember, right? A squared minus b squared, then a plus minus b squared, and a plus minus b, a cubed plus minus b cubed. So we look for those formulas first, and then if we don't find them, we do procedure what we did in number 2. Any questions?
So if I had done procedure number 2 instead of what you just did there.
Well, you will find the same answer. Absolutely. In case you don't see that, you go what? 25. 1 times 25 doesn't work. Then what you have? 3. 25 divisible by 3? I don't think so. No. 5. 5 times 5? Yes. So what you do? You take what? Minus 5 minus 5. 25x squared minus 5x minus 5x plus 1. So 5x minus 1 minus, yeah, those brackets are not at the place. 5x minus 1. So what you do? 5x minus 1 outside. Inside you have 5x minus 1, which is 5x minus 1 squared. Okay? So even you don't see that formula, but by go for that general procedure, let's say more universal one, you will come to the same result.
Can I just ask, like, how did you recognize that has been?
This formula or
Yeah,
what?
yeah. What about it made you think, because it's 2 times 5?
Okay, what making me think this? First of all, I analyzed 2 highest, first and last term.
Yeah.
Right, so it's in order. I see first term, it's a perfect square, yes?
Yeah, no, that.
Second term, it's a perfect square. Recall what I did. I put this and I put last.
Yeah.
And then if it is the formula, in the middle has to be 2 times A times B. So I just basically take 2 times 5x times 1, and then I analyze, is it 10x?
Okay,
Yes, it is.
I got it.
Then if it's matching, it means I have my formula.
2 times the first.
Yeah, good?
Yeah.
Okay, practice. Well, this one is easy, 5, right? This one, what is that?
4.
4? Okay, let's take 4. 3. 3m squared
4m.
minus 2n squared. That's it. What if I have 2? Oh, sorry. 2, no, it's not going to work. Now that's basically it, right? I cannot do anything. If I take 2, I will have what?
Or
4?
you can say that 3 root square.
Yeah.
M.
We're looking for perfect squares here. Yeah, we can say this. So square root from 3m minus 2n. What?
2 must be in square in root square.
Yeah, square root. We can say that. But square root from 3 and square root from 2 is 2 irrational values. Is it possible? Absolutely. But we're looking for perfect squares here, right? Okay, this guy, 5xy probably. So what I have here, 5, then x, then I have minus 2, then y squared, then I have plus 1. Yes? Nothing else. Okay, this one is 64 is perfect square. What is it?
8.
8. So 8 squared plus 2a squared. Does it change anything? Not really, because we need minus here. So what we're gonna do, we take what 4 outside and have what 16 plus a squared. That's it. That's the most factoring can be done here. Now this one, 5y squared minus 2 squared. This one works. 5y minus 2, 5y plus 2. Right? This one, let's first of all change the order. 169 is 13 squared, right?
13.
Yeah. So what I have here, I have first element perfect square. I have last element perfect square. They both positive. So let's see what's happening with 26. If I take 2 times n times 13, is that 26? Yeah, so I can write n minus 13 squared. Yes? Very nice. Now this, this one 2x squared plus 3y squared. Now, to have it formula, what I do, 2 times 2x times 2y. And now I analyze what I just did. What is it? 2 times 2, oh, sorry, 3y. 2 times 2, 4 times 3. Does it match? So what I have, 2x plus 3y squared. Did you get that algorithm? In case this doesn't match that, it means I don't have formula and I go for that procedure with finding multiplication factors. If that doesn't work, it means that trinomial is prime. Okay, this one, 3x squared plus y squared. Now here minus, so I put minus 2 times 3x times y. Is that 6xy? Yes? Okay, so we have it again, 3x minus y squared. This one is easy. Now fractions. Well, do not be in rush to find common denominators here. Look at the fractions themselves. Can I do this? Right? And that is perfect formula. Okay? This guy. So if I take cubical root from that, I will find 5 c cubed. Now this one, 216 to exponent 1 over 3. It's 6.
6.
Yeah. Minus 6d cubed. So I have difference of cubes. It means 5c minus 6d. That's the first term, first factor. And then I have 5c squared plus 5c times 6d plus 6d at 6 squared. So let's finish. 5c minus 6d. Now 25c squared plus 30cd plus 36d squared. Good. Next. Well, 24, it's a not perfect square from anything, right? So then I have 1 times 24 is 24. So 1 times 24 not gonna give me 1, and 24 not gonna give me 11. So 2 times 12, no. 24 times over 3, what is it? 8. 3 times 8, is it? Yeah. So that's two numbers, that's the pair I need. Therefore, I put x squared. Now I have positive 11. How can I create positive 11 from two numbers, 3 and 8? Add them up. So again, the first term, the one with highest absolute value. The second one, is the second one. Now, here, x plus 8 plus 3, x plus 8, x, x plus 8 is the common factor. Another factor, x plus 3. Good? Any questions, gentlemen? So this one, is 18 perfect square? Well, even if it is, it's negative. So it's not gonna work. So 18, 1 times 18, can I create 17? Yeah, negative 17. So minus 18x plus x gives me negative 17, minus 18. Now pairing, x squared minus 18, oops, not squared, just x minus 18. And here I just what? I just pair them. X minus 18, that's the common factor. So I left with x plus 1. Good? Gentlemen. What about this one? Well, 5 times 24, what is it? 120? So 1 times 120 doesn't work. 2 times 60 doesn't work. 320, what I have, 3 times 40 doesn't work, right? 4 times 30, wow, it does work. So 5x squared. Now I need negative 34. To create negative 34 out of 4 and 30, I have to take negative 30x minus 4x plus 24. So first pair, 5x jumps outside and I have x minus 6. Second pair, I take minus 4 outside and I have x minus 6. X minus 6, it's a common factor. What I have left with is 5x minus 4, it's another factor. Nice trick, huh? Any questions, gentlemen? Everything is clear, Tyler? Mr. Borozo,
Yeah.
everything is fine?
I just.
Yeah, I just listening to some YouTube video, right?
I just trying
Uh-huh, I
to
see.
find my own way.
Well, let's put it this way. It's a good when so you want to find something else, but it is time for everything. It's a proper time for everything. Now what we do, we study something, we practice something, so please do it with us together. At home on your own time, you can do whatever you like. I think that's the best approach. Okay. I think, well, that's just the same thing what we did. Okay, let's do this one, this page. Next page, it's basically repetition of what we just did. So I leave it for you. So 3a squared minus 10 squared, 3a minus 10, 3a plus 10. This one, 30 is not perfect square. So 1 times 30, no. 2 times 15, yes. X squared, now negative 13 can be created as negative 15 plus 2 plus 30. So what I have, x minus 15 plus 2 x. Something is wrong. What is wrong? The wrong is I have no, it's positive 2. So it doesn't work. It means it's a suspect for prime trinomial. Okay, let me put on the pause for a second. So 2 times 15 is what? Here we have what? Minus 30, it should be 30, right? So 10 and 3 works. This one, I can take 2 outside. And what I have 8, 1 times 8. No, 2 times 4. Yes? So 2 x squared minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. What I have 2 x minus 4 plus 2x minus 4. 2 x minus 4 x plus 2. Okay, good. I think that's it. So we can have a break, about 10 minutes, and then we will have a quiz.